Hey there guys, so I'm coming at you with finally a review, and other than my Maverick series or a vlog, and actually doing a review here, and as the title shows, like I'm doing season 2 of Ultra Carbon, so let's get into it.
I crossed the stars in a colony ship before stacks were invented. I left a dying Earth behind to seed a new world. Mr. Kovacs, I know what you dream of.
Your resleeving is now complete.
Bespoke design by Kamalo BioWare. Military use only. Rapid healing, enhanced reaction time, among other bells and whistles.
Oh my. Of all the godforsaken rocks we've been to, we're right back where we started. Harlan's War? Thought you swore you'd never return. What compelled you? I'm still looking for her, and I can't walk away.
That's not love. It's obsession. Sometimes even love turns to dust.
Tuck. Measures will be taken. I can destroy you so utterly nothing will be left. I've heard that one before. Activate Evergreen.
Confirmed.
Are you so far gone you don't recognize yourself?
But first, before I do my review, if you're new to this channel, hey, what up? I go by Hey Mitch, Maverick Mitch. I do like current events, TV reviews, and talk about pop culture within the scope of entertainment, culture, and purpose. So if you like talking about like current event stuff in comic books like Snowflake and Safe Space and Gotham High, I got that video. If you like talking about my reviews, go ahead and check out those videos as well as you are finishing this video. Also, Carbon Season 2. Alright, I enjoyed Season 1, you know, and now we're in Season 2. Again, this is going to be spoiler heavy. And let me just mind you, if you're kind of like testing out Season 1 and all that stuff, just keep in mind there's less nudity in Season 2 than it is Season 1. That is something to keep in mind, because like I find it very uncomfortable watching something with nudity with other people like Game of Thrones, but this is like full frontal, like without Samantha Bee, but full Monty. And so like just keep that in mind when you're suggesting this or recommending this to other folks and everything. So less nudity in Season 2, but action is all there, story is all there and everything. So yeah. Now coming up with like the negatives and positives of this season, and real quick, yeah, initial thoughts. I thoroughly enjoyed this season. I enjoyed this season a lot more than I did the second season, or sorry, the first season. And so with negatives, when I'm coming out like with what I wanted to talk about, there was very little negatives. So this is a very easy kind of like review. Like all of it is more or less positive. And I don't know, like usually I like talking about what I like and I don't like, but like what is there not to like? I mean, I enjoyed that we went deeper into the characters and into the mythology and the world building, and it's great, right? And so we talked about Takashi and like being played by Anthony Mackie, which I thought he did a great job. I really had my big reservations about him. Him playing Falcon in the MCU, I really had a hard time thinking that he was going to be able to do a leading role, right? And so he did a great job, so good on him. And so I really enjoyed having him played as Takashi and then having a young version of him, you know, and that was very cool to see the like how his character kind of evolved and kind of like him kind of like changing in the process. So that was really cool. Learning about Kalkis Falcon, whatever her name is, the main female character of the rebellion, the Mockingjay, and so like learning about her backstory and learning about what she can do, and going into the elders, that was great too. The elders, right? That I didn't know, like I didn't know if that was expressed in the first season, but now that we know there's alien technology and the aliens and how they developed it, I thought it was very cool, and developing the technology with that, with the tree and all that stuff. I think they touched upon that maybe in the first season that I totally missed, but I like how it was flushed out this season, and that was great. Going into the hologram, Edgar Allan Poe, whatever, him degrading and dealing with it, and him and his bantering with Kashi, it was really great. Him going into his own adventures was really great. The introduction of Diggs, I thought she was a great character, and I thoroughly enjoyed her introduction. Again, new character, the girl with the coils. She plays Misty Knight in Luke Cage. I don't know her name in the TV show, I forgot. But she did a great job. I thoroughly enjoyed her. I really enjoyed all these characters that are being introduced, and like from other TV shows. Sen Misuji, who plays the Yakuza's grandson. So he's a model that I played, that I was paying attention during my Tumblr days and everything. But like he was also in the last season of The Man in the High Castle. So it's really great for him as a model branching out into more TV shows and everything. So that's really cool of him. I like even the villains. The villains did a great job. I forgot the main, the leader of the wolf pack. I don't know. Like he did a good job. Like the mentor for Tak. So like he did a great job. I thoroughly enjoyed the main female villain. I forgot her name. You know, like, yeah, totally plot twist. And I thought she played in the beginning very well as someone who was incompetent, like taking her dad's shoes, whatever, and all this stuff. Obviously, she did a coup, and so that was really great, you know. And again, going into the alien technology and the world building, I thought this was a really great season. Easy, fun, easy binge watch that I did over a weekend, and so I thoroughly enjoyed it. And finally taking the time to actually doing a review. So I'll do like an overall again at the end, but what I want to touch upon is kind of like why I like this show. This is a little bit more esoteric because it deals with theology and Catholicism, but like, yeah, I mean, in the first season, you know, there was a heavy element of like the Catholics, right? Because they didn't believe in the stacks and sleeves, because it goes against like Catholic theology, and I thought that was very interesting, especially as someone who's hella devout. There's less of that in the second season, which it kind of sucks, I guess, for someone who is like highly. I like seeing the dichotomy of it, like technology and faith, because sometimes there's a blend. I find that very interesting, right? Like even I had to look it up, like why they call people meths. Like on the surface, it was kind of like meth head, like someone who like deals with drugs, but it was actually an allusion towards a reference in the biblical Noah grandfather, Methuselah, who lived over 900 years, so hence the usage of meth. Like he didn't live 900 years, even if you wanted to believe that, that's fine. But it was more of a miscalculation, which using the words years and months and stuff like that. I think that's when I was researching it, that was the common misconception. But like, even if you wanted to believe him that he lived 900 years, that's cool, whatever. Anyway, but like, point being is that there's biblical elements in it, and I thought that was very interesting. And you know, and I find it interesting, and to also like give like an idea, like what if this technology was available to you right now, right here, right today? Well, would you do it? Obviously, the Catholic answer would be no, because there's a level of cloning, and that's already a no-no. And so, but even in a metaphysical side, because like I do believe in I have a soul, right? And then we are here to live one life, right? And so like, how do you enter the kingdom of heaven if you are here if your body is still here, right? Well, one, like obviously I believe like your soul can't really transfer other than into heaven, but not into another body. And so like there's that aspect. But even then, like, there's an idea as though like your worldly possessions is worth something versus your heavenly the heavenly kingdom. And you know, I think that's also interesting, because how people like view their lives, like, because there's always this isn't like one thing. I mean, this is kind of like deeper. I mean, but like people look for the fountain of youth, like, and just so that they can prolong the life. And this has been an ongoing thing for humans to deal with. And so I like that there was a theme of time. You can never defeat time. Like, you're gonna, like, time always wins in the end, you know, time, like, and I think that's very poetic, you know. And so that was very cool. And there's a lot of ideas of morality that even for like a hologram has to deal with, and I find that very interesting. And so, especially being that it's Lent, we are to remember our death, memento mori, right? And so it's like, that's very cool. Like, I don't know, like, again, this is the most esoteric portion of the review, right? But I do like talking about and diving into these topics because I find it very interesting. Because obviously, like, there was, like I said in the beginning, there was very little negatives. I enjoyed the season, and so yeah, I like talking about it. So like, I know this is the more like way beyond deep, but like, yeah. All right, so wrapping it up. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I'm super crazy when it comes to my reviews. But if you actually enjoy this portion that's really like deep and esoteric, like let me know. For everyone else who just wants to know like what I thought about like the season, obviously super great and awesome. Go ahead, comment below, let me know what you think too, and what are you looking for the next season? What do you think is gonna happen and all that stuff? And so that's cool too. And so let's keep on the conversation going and comment below. So thanks for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe. Help me build my channel to 200. I really, that's my goal for the next couple of months, going into May, if not the whole year. And yeah, and we're all in lockdown, so might as well help me build my channel. So yeah, thanks. You can follow me on my Instagram at HeyMitchMitch. You can follow me on my joint Instagram at It's Manager Fun, where I do other videos with my friend Jen. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Peace, peace, peace. Be with you. E come spirito tuo.
I ain't feeling lonely, and I wanna admit it's time to end the ride. Fading it too slowly, were those gonna lift me up this time?